the true top striker, top G here.
If you're one of Biaheza's 1 million YouTube subscribers, then you must have undoubtedly seen his trending video, 0 to making 100k per month at 18. And if you know anything about Biaheza, then you definitely know that he's talking about legitimate advice that actually worked for him, and that Biaheza is the king of dropshipping content. But how did he go from, as Andrew Tate said, brokey?
You're broke! You're fucking poor!
To making so much money? And how much is Biaheza worth as of right now? Well, here's all you need to know about Biaheza's financial history and rise to fame that not many people know about. Biaheza's story embodies the classic immigrant tale that represents the American dream. His full name is Vlad Biaheza, and he was born in Belarus, a small Eastern European country. At the age of 6, he emigrated with his family of 5 to the United States, and he's been known to speak candidly about his family's financial struggles as an immigrant family of 6. Today, Biaheza is a millionaire worth well over $3.5 million. But that figure is changing so fast that it might be outdated already at this very moment, because he's literally making more money as I speak. Early business ventures. At the age of 14, when you and I were in freshman year of high school obsessing about if our crush likes us back, Biaheza had already explored the world of Fiverr and candy sales businesses. He then decided to dive into the online market of social media while working alongside a part-time job as a store clerk to make some extra cash. Biaheza started a bunch of Instagram and Facebook pages and focused on growing his following so he could use them for promotions. He worked tirelessly to grow these pages, and things started to take off when he hit 13,000 followers on one of his accounts, and Biaheza was able to sell a shoutout for $10. You might think that's not a lot, but that was just his humble start. In a recent YouTube interview, Biaheza calculated how much his total earnings from the ad business alone have been over time, and it was about $500,000. But he got there by the early days of work, where he smartly focused on growing his pages organically, and that's how he was able to increase his advertising rates and his business set in full swing. Dropshipping business. Of course, anyone making that much money at such a young age obviously has good business sense, and this was what led to Biaheza noticing that most of the people buying advertising from him were dropshippers. They had their own online stores selling inexpensive products from AliExpress with high markups. Now, what happened next should not be a total surprise to you. At just 17, he attempted to break into dropshipping, but sadly his first attempt failed. In fact, after he calculated his product costs, Shopify fees, and cost of advertising through promotions, he was running at a loss, so he shut it down and focused on his Instagram pages. But Biaheza didn't let go of the dropshipping idea yet. The true reason he went back to growing his Instagram was so he could promote his dropshipping with his own pages. And around the time all this was happening, he turned 18 and got into California State University. Again, this guy has been really relentless since he was so young, so he took up 2 part-time jobs along with financial aid to get himself through school, while still tirelessly working on building his social media pages. Well, all that hard work certainly had to pay off sometime, because by this point, Biaheza began earning up to $500 to $2,000 per month from advertising through shoutouts. And 1 year after his first failed attempt at dropshipping in September 2018, Biaheza went at it again. He launched another dropshipping store, and this time with a larger social media audience. With the experience he gained from managing pages and the shoutouts he gave to his own business, he was able to amass sales of about $500 at first. That might not seem like a lot, but trust the process. Biaheza took that same advertisement for his dropshipping page and posted it on all his other pages, and that made his online store popular. So in the first month alone, he made about $33,488 in sales. In the next month, he made another 5-figure revenue of $25,572. This was the point where the king of dropshipping was born, because he decided to get more serious with dropshipping and social media marketing, and decided to learn about Facebook ads and content creation. By April 2019, Biaheza hit his first ever 6-figure earning of $136,000 from dropshipping, and just 2 months later in May, he tripled what he earned and gathered about $325,000 in sales. At this point, his business was thriving, but Biaheza decided to go one step further. In 2020, he launched a paid course called Biaheza's Full Dropshipping Course, which guides students through the simple steps necessary to launch a profitable dropshipping company from the beginning. In the course, he establishes a new company and employs every one of the magic strategies he's developed over the years to turn it lucrative. And now, it's not only lucrative, but Biaheza also makes about $294 from each person that enrolls. Those are seriously impressive bucks, and he was probably pretty much set for life at this point. And if making money like this appeals to you, then leave a like, comment below on what your strategy is for making millions. YouTube venture. The business-oriented Biaheza wasted no time getting active on YouTube along with his other social media accounts. He created his channel in 2014, where he shared his videos on skateboarding. The channel was doing quite okay, and it grew to about 2,000 subscribers in 2017. However, once he started his new venture of dropshipping in 2018, he changed his content and uploaded his first ever video on dropshipping on his channel. At this time, he was more focused on grounding the business, and so he didn't focus on YouTube as much. Then in October 2019, he hit 100,000 subscribers, and that was when his YouTube journey fully began. Currently, his channel is among the highest paid YouTube channels in the world, due to the higher cost per mil, or something called RPM. It's basically how much advertisers pay YouTubers per 1,000 views. To achieve this, Biaheza played a brilliant business move. His channel is registered in the business and finance niche, so most of the ads incorporated into his channel are from the same niche. Therefore, his channel pays much better than usual, as ads containing business pitches usually pay off better to the creator. His dropshipping and forex videos generally have much better RPMs than his other content, and since those videos make up the majority of his content, his average paycheck from YouTube is one of the highest in the industry. Biaheza's RPM on his most watched video is $22.7 per view, so he's been able to make about $70,000 from just that one video. Another video of him had an RPM of $4.08 per view, and that earned him $8,500. Some of his videos also have a shocking RPM of $80, earning him over $100K from a single video. His lowest daily views are about 133,000, and his highest is 179,000. His channel grows at an average of 2.5% each week and a total average of 10% each month. So doing the maths, it means he earns a daily average of $513, but on some days it can be as much as $864. Weekly should make an estimated $4,157, and monthly it could be up to $17,238, bringing it all to a total of $224,230 per year, and that's just from YouTube alone. This is why his net worth, stated earlier, is a ballpark figure, because he's definitely making enough money to noticeably increase the figures of his net worth monthly. Other ventures. In a video on his YouTube, Biaheza gave a breakdown of his earnings from Instagram alone. He identified his various theme pages, which are about 5 in total, with hundreds of thousands of followers. In total, he has about 3.6 million followers on all his pages, which have a massive following. He also let us know that he doesn't run these pages as he's occupied with other things. However, he makes about $3,000 to $5,000 per month on these pages. He also owns a TikTok account where he talks about the business of dropshipping. Now, with this breakdown of his finances, it's safe to say Biaheza didn't just come into wealth, he built it from the ground up, and judging from his trajectory, he's definitely going to get wealthier. When asked about his future plans in an interview, he hinted about leaving dropshipping and building a brand around a product he believes in. He also hinted at investing in real estate and ultimately doing non-profit work. Biaheza has currently so much money that he's probably set for life. If having this amount of money is something you would wish for, leave a like and comment below your strategy to make millions.